Hi, kiddos. I wanted to go over problem 5 with you on the lesson 20 problem set from today's division lesson because it has quite a few parts to it, and I wanted to go through it with you to help you figure out or evaluate the best way to solve it. Let's take a look. 27 pears are packed in bags of 3. 5 bags of pears are sold. How many bags of pears are left? Let's start by looking at our cubes strategy for solving word problems to help us break it down. We're going to start with our C, which of course you know means circle the numbers. Well, I see 27 here, but that's in words. So I'm going to write it in standard form and circle it. Are packed in bags of 3. 5 bags of pears are sold. Again, that's in words, so I'm going to write the 5 above it. How many bags of pears are left? I've circled the numbers. Now I'm going to underline the question, which is right here. How many bags of pears are left? Then I'm going to put a box around those math words that are going to help me figure this out. Let's see. Of course, how many? And left. But I'm going to come back here to the first question. And although I don't technically see a math word, I do see a word or two that will help me figure out what to do. And that is right here. Packed in bags. Packed in bags of 3 tells me that there is 3 in each bag with 27 total. We'll get back to that in just a second. So I underlined and I boxed. Now I'm going to evaluate or figure out what the best strategy for me to do to solve this problem is. Well, for the first part here, if 27 pears are packed in bags of 3, that tells me that I know the total and I know the size of the groups, but I don't know how many groups I have. So the first thing I'm going to do is divide. I'm going to write a little division symbol right above that sentence. Over here, 5 bags of pears are sold. I know from the first part of the question that there are 3 in each bag. I know the number of groups and I know the size of the groups. So this tells me I have to multiply. And how many bags of pears are left? If I'm talking about what's left, that means I'm starting with a larger number and taking away a smaller number. So I am going to subtract. Whew, that looks like a lot to do. All right, let's draw our tape diagram and start to solve this. So I know that I have at least 1 bag, and in that bag are 3 pears. But I don't know how many bags I've got. I know the size of the group and I know the total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a dotted line to estimate. Because 3 is a small number and 27 is a pretty large number. So I'm going to estimate just about how many bags I've got. But I don't know how many bags I've got. So find that variable, that letter N, to represent the number that I don't know. So what expression am I going to write to solve this? Well, I'm starting with a larger number and breaking it into smaller groups. That I know is division. 27 divided by 3. And if I wanted to make it an equation, of course, I would say equals N. Well, I think I'm going to need to skip count by 3s until I get to 27 to find out how many bags I need. So here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. My dotted line was pretty good. So I know all of these threes, if I skip count by threes, will equal 27. So how many bags do I have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 bags. That's the first part. So let's go to the second part. I'm going to draw a little line here. 5 bags of pears are sold. I have 5 groups of 3. Well, I don't need to redraw another tape diagram. I've already got one here. I can use this one to help me. Let's find 5 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to darken this line just a little bit. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 5 times 3 equals 15. 15 pears were sold. So now to my last part. How many bags of pears are left? Well, I started with 9 bags. I sold 5 bags, which leaves me with 4 bags were sold. Now, you may be wondering why I solved that middle part. This is kind of going to be my check, because if 15 pears were sold and I started with 27, I'm going to come over here on the side. 27 minus 15. I should have 12 pears left altogether. Think of this as a way to double check your answer. Are there 12 pears in 4 bags of pears? Well, let's find out by looking at our tape diagram. This is the remaining bags that were not sold. Let's skip count to find out if there's 12 pears. 3, 6, 9, 12. There sure is. That is an extra bonus way to check my answer. Whew, that's a lot of stuff there, my loves. But together, we figured it out. Don't forget your cube strategy to help you be the best, most successful learner you can be. Hope this helps.